Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, Septera 18. I have a file folder folio with a pocket flip page to share with you, and I'm also going to do a tutorial to show you how easily it is you can put one of these together. It's really simple, and you can make this in any height you like to make your folio, and I've done one here in 2 sizes to show you, and it's a perfect folder where you could use this as a cover for your journal, and then you can add your pages inside. It's also a perfect flat mail or happy mail idea if you want to send a folder full of goodies to a crafty friend. It's also a perfect little folder if you want to store some of your ephemera pieces, your tags or die cuts, or your letters, anything you like. And it's just a great little file folder, and it's just really simple, and I think these turn out really nice as well. So these are the 2 sizes that I have. This one here is 4 inches in height. This one here is 6 inches in height, and you're going to use a 12 by 12 paper. So you can make 3 of these sizes with one piece of 12 by 12 paper, and you can keep one for yourself. And if you are in a group swap, you could make a few of these to send in your group swap for Happy Mail and add it to your goodies. This one here, you can make 2 of these with one 12 by 12 paper. So it's, again, you can make one for yourself and send one to a crafty friend. And it's just really a fun little file folder folio. So let me show you the inside, and then I'll go ahead and do the tutorial. I didn't do any embellishing to the front of the smaller one because I do like the pattern on here. And the papers I used were from different paper pads by Die Cuts with a View, and it's double-sided paper because I wanted to be able to see both sides of the pattern. But you can use single-sided paper as well, so that's fine if you don't have any double-sided paper. But when you open it, it has here a side pocket where you can add some small bits and pieces. I have here a little envelope which I made using a 6 by 6 paper, and you can make 2 of these. And I did a tutorial with the measurements in one of my videos. If you want to see how to make these, I'll put that down below if you want to add it into your folio folder. And here is a little flip page with the little pocket. So you could store some of your ephemera pieces, your small tags, some die cuts. So you can add all of your little smaller bits and pieces to the front of this pocket here. I'll just take that out so you can see. And then there is a little piece that you're going to cut out, and when you make your folder, and then I didn't want to waste it, so I added here to the flip page to create a little tab, and also decorates the file folder as well, or folio folder. And then it opens up, and there is a spot here where you can add another pocket, you can add another envelope, you can leave it, embellish it, add a photo here. So you can do what you like to this part. But over here is at the other side tuck pocket where you can add some more little smaller tags and ephemera pieces and whatever you like. You can add your note in here as well. And then up here I did decorate the file tab part and added a little glitter heart, and this was gifted to me by Tina. She is Mrs. Everly on Instagram and on YouTube, and we used to do Happy Mail swaps, and she had gifted me a bunch of these gorgeous hearts, and then I just placed that here as a little dangle, and then that's the back. So it's a cute little folder, so really cute. And then this one here is the larger size, which is a 6-inch size in height. I did a fussy cut one of the cut parts from the paper pad, added some enamel dots, and it's exactly the same, it's just higher in height. Here is the side tuck pocket. I placed a little swing vellum sheet and cut this out, and then I just had punched it, added a brad so it could swing, and that fits in there nicely. And here is the pocket flip page. So it is a longer size. I made a little booklet with some photo copying or printer paper, and I just made it to fit in here. I'm not sure the measurements for this. I'll just show you. The measurements for the cover is quite easy. It is a 5 by 5 inch notebook cover, and then you just cut your papers to fit inside the booklet, and just fold it in half, and then I stapled the middle to create the booklet. So there is your pocket here, and there is a little tab that I made using the little extra piece. I placed an envelope here on this side, which is the same size envelope as this one here that I showed you. So they're both the same. And then I just adhered it to the back of the flip page. So it's just another place so you can add some smaller packaged goodies. And then here is the side tuck pocket, which is a nicer, longer tuck pocket. I've got in here a little pocket with a tag. And I also done a tutorial to make one of these, again using a 6 by 6 paper, and you can make 2 of these cute little pockets, and they're just nice and simple, just using single-sided paper, and it's just a nice spot to add a tag with some more cutter parts and journaling cards. So that is the side pocket, and I placed a little satin bow here as a little dangle to decorate the bottom of the file tab. So that's this size, and you can make it a 5 inch in height, you can do a 3 inch in height, any height that you want, and the measurements will be exactly the same. So let me show you how to make one of these really easily. I'll just put these to the side. So I'm going to do the tutorial with a 6 inch in height, so that way you can see it clearly on camera. So you will cut your paper at whatever height you want your paper to be by 12 inches. So this one is a 6 inch by 12 inches. So you can make 2 of these with one 6 by 6 paper. And then with this one, you can make 3 of these with the 4 inch in height. And the same with the 3 inches, you can make 4 of those if you're making a 3 inch in height. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut your paper at 8.5 inches. So what doesn't matter what height, you're still going to cut your paper the same. So on the 12 inch side, we're going to cut at 8.5 inches. And then you'll have 2 pieces. And with the longer piece, I'm going to turn it around this way. So whatever is your cover, and you've got double-sided paper, whatever your cover is going to be, have that facing down. And we are going to line this on the paper trimmer. If you don't want to use a paper trimmer, we're going to create this little file tab here. You want to, you're going to go in from the edge about 1/2 inch in, and you're going to, so 1/2 inch in, and you're going to cut all the way up and stop to wherever you want the height of your file tab to be. So let me show you. So with this one here, I've gone in about 1/2 inch. You're going to cut all the way up and stop to however height you want your tab. So if you want your file tab to be this long, you're going to stop here. If you want it shorter, you just keep going. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer because I want a straight cut. So you want to just line your paper, and you want to put your blade about 1/2 inch inside of the edge, and you're going to cut all the way up to however high you want your tab. So I'm going to stop about halfway. So about halfway there. So you can see that's where I'll stop mine. And then I'm going to turn it around this way, and then I'm going to angle cut it down towards the part where I'll stop the cut. So there is your paper now. Once you've cut that out, I'm going to use my corner rounder punch and just punch that out to give it a nice clean edge. If you don't have a corner rounder punch, you can leave it, that's fine. So now we've got that. We're going to use your scoreboard now. I'm just going to use a smaller scoreboard for this. So we're going to line this edge, and it's going to be lined up this way, and we are going to make 2 score lines. You're going to score at 1 3/4 of an inch, and 4 3/4 of an inch. Just show you. So a 1 3/4 of an inch and 4 3/4 of an inch. We'll grab this other piece while we've got the scoreboard out, and you're going to also have your cover print facing down. We are going to line it on the 3.5 inch side, and we're going to score it 1 inch, and then turn it around and also score it at 1 inch. So you'll have a score line this way and one score line at the bottom, both at 1 inches. So that's all the scoring, and we'll just keep this one. Let's grab this little piece here. This is that little piece here that we want to remove. So I'm just going to cut up and cut the other way. I'm going to remove that little square. We'll keep this little piece to the side. This is what's going to create that little tab. And then we're going to corner around this side. So we've done that. We'll just put this to the side for now. Let's move on to the cover. I'm going to grab my circle punch. I'm going to go this way now. So this side here, I'm going to create a thumb notch. So if you have a circle punch, you can create a thumb notch there. So I'm just going to do that. This is to create that side pocket in the front. So I'll just turn it back around now so you can see. Now we're just going to go ahead and we'll fold this in just so you can see how it looks like once it's assembled, and then we'll glue everything down. So this is going to be your side pocket. Then we're going to go along this score line and we're going to fold that as well. So now you can see it's looking like a folio folder or file folio folder. So that part's done. And then let's grab this and we'll just assemble this now so we've got it ready. We're going to bring this side, either way doesn't matter for now. You can just fold it. And then I'm going to show you the options that you could work with this one. So I've just folded that one back and then this part up, and this is going to be that little tuck pocket. And I'm just going to corner around this side. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can also corner around this side if you wanted to. This is to create that flip page. So I'm just going to grab my glue and we're going to assemble the pockets, and then we'll add the flip page, and that will complete your file folder folio. So I'm just going to open this side and we're going to glue up here and add some glue to the bottom. And that will now give you your front side pocket. And now we have this piece here which will come in here, and this is going to create that flip page. And then it's got that tuck pocket here. So what we're going to do here, with this part here, you can decide if you want your front tuck pocket in the front here, or if you want this at the back. So once that's glued, this part here, you can decide if you want that here or if you want that there. And then we'll glue that down. So we'll glue this down now. So I'm actually going to have mine facing on the front side. So I've only just put a bit of glue to the side here only. I'm going to seal that up. I like to keep this bit open. You can also glue this side down if you want it to nice and secure, but I like to have this open so it just gives more room if you have bulkier pieces that you want to add to your pocket. It just gives you that extra leverage there. All right, so now that's glued in place. So we're going to glue this down here like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to glue along this edge and along the bottom here. So I'm just going to glue as close to the fold line as you can, so it allows you a little bit of a tuck spot. And then at the bottom, and I'm going to turn it this way, and we're going to just line this fold beside the score line and lining it up at the bottom. So I want to line everything up, so I'm just going to place it just beside the fold line, so that way your folder can open and close. We'll go this way now. So just make sure everything lines up down here and your fold is beside that fold line. And then just glue that down. And then just check to make sure that there is room for your cover to open and close. Because if you put the fold line in line with the cover fold line, you may not close. And that is all there is to your File Folder Folio with your extra flip pocket. So there we have, all done. So you open that up, you've got that side pocket, which is this one. And then you have the flip page, which is this one. And then we'll have to add this little piece too. So I'll do that in a sec. And then you've got that pocket here, depending where you have your pocket, whether it's on the other side. And then you've got that side pocket there, which is that one. And that's all to that. So now we've got this little piece, which I'll better put there. So you're just going to fold this in half, whichever way you like, because it's a little square piece. Just fold that in half. And if you don't have a smaller corner rounder punch, you can just leave that. You know what? I won't corner round it just in case some of you don't have one, and you can still create a little tab without it. So I'll just place that. Anywhere you like. I'm just going to put mine here, I think. Press it down. And there you have yourself a file tab to decorate your flip page. And then you can add your pages in here. Let me see if I've got some papers just to show you. I've got busy working on some journaling kits. So I've got a couple of papers here. Let me see. Okay, I've got some of these. Okay, I've got these sort of papers. I mean, they don't coordinate, but just to show you, select all of the papers that you want to create your journal. You just fold them in half or fold them however you like. Just do this quickly. This is one of my digitals that I'm going to be releasing very soon. Haven't got around to finishing them yet. So you just place all of your papers however you like. And then you find your middle piece or your middle, and then you will place it onto your fold, and then you will stitch your pages in, or sew it, staple it in, or hand stitch it in, and there you will have a part here for all your ephemera pieces, and then you've got somewhere to journal in your folio folder, and you've got that tuck pocket, or you can have it on this side. So you can choose wherever you want, as you know, because you've got that fold line there to help you with the pages to be sewn in. So that's just another great way to use this as a cover for your journal. So these are just some of a couple of sizes for you to use if you like making file folder folios with some pockets. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.